Hey guys, how's it going? I am the ConflictNerd, hello and welcome back to SimCity. So last episode I asked you and you voted, and today we start a new city. It doesn't have a name, but it has a purpose. I want this city to be able to provide materials for the great work which is supposed to be there, but it isn't. Is it going to be there? It is, yeah, it's... Oh, what? So... Well, that just makes no sense. There's meant to be a great work there, but for whatever reason, there isn't. A little bit confused by that, but whatever. It's completely fine. So this city here, I want this city to work off of public transport. That is basically my goal. So, let's get to it. We'll kick things off with, obviously, a road. And I'm trying to plan this out in my head. I think I want down here to be... Well, actually, let's see where the wind is blowing first. Oh, we need a road first. Okay, that's completely fine. Or can this tell me where the wind is? Okay, wind is going that way, which is troublesome because it means that industry needs to go down by the water. But I guess that would give us the ability to have a trade port down there. So maybe we can put industry along here. And then commercial here, with residential on the hill, some more commercial here, some lower density industry here. Oh, there's so many options. We will figure that out in a little bit. Okay. So I want a high density avenue coming off of here. We'll spend 10,000 on this initial avenue. There we go, that'll do. Right, so first things first. That's that done. Okay. So now let's bring a medium density street off of... Actually, let me think this through. So, public transport is a big deal. So, people will want to be going from residential to industrial, because that's where they'll be working initially. Then maybe they'll be wanting to buy some stuff, so perhaps a big loop for the avenue. We'll figure that out in a bit. I think for now, I'm going to go ahead and make a rather square area up here. Like so. And this is going to be our first little residential area. So we'll do this. Alright. And we'll bring that road down to meet the avenue here, perhaps? No. Let's actually do this differently. We'll bring it up. Nope, not like that. Out like that, and meet there, yes. Okay, that seems not right at all. There we go. That'll do. So we'll have it meet like that, and we can put more residential along the side there. Alright, and we may as well put it alongside the avenue as well. So there is the residential zoning, which should be okay. We'll put some commercial there, and we'll bring this road across, straight across here. Hold on, let me actually get a straight road and bring it across. Like, oh wait, I haven't got guides on, do I? Okay, let's get those on. Put that there, and there. Alright, let's bring this straight across. I assume that should be okay. Yeah, that looks fine to me. Actually, to be honest, I don't really want to have... I would much rather put an avenue from here, so I think I'm going to go for medium density. I mean, this is going to be a big industrial zone, so it's probably for the best. There we go. And we'll put some industry just along here, and that should hopefully do a decent job. I also want to try and not have intersections like this. I would rather that was one curving road, but obviously since it is a two different types of avenue, that will be the case. So let's speed things up and try and get some money rolling in from taxes and whatnot. Okay, we need power. Personally, I'm kind of leaning towards wind. However, we'll see what happens. How much is one of these? Okay, we'll put that there. And that should hopefully do a decent job. Oh, there we go. There's people moving in. Alright. So I guess what we could do is put more commercial along there and there. There's actually quite a high demand for commercial zoning, which is nice. That's quite good news. Okay. So I'm tempted to set taxes quite high from the get-go. I like the idea of having the taxes set to about 10%. It's a nice round number. It brings in a fairly decent bit of money, so perhaps we'll do that. I'm not entirely too sure. Okay, let's have that. Actually, no, that's quite expensive. Why is that so expensive? Good lord. Alright, do that. And do that. Okay. And we've got a little bit more room there for some houses. Okay. So how's traffic? There's nothing too major. There are a lot of commercial businesses going up there. We're making a decent little bit of money, although we don't have power. So I guess now what we need to do is go ahead and save up 8,000 simoleons to get power to these people. We need to give power to the people, otherwise the people aren't going to be very happy. It's pretty simple. Okay, everyone's moving in. My money, or rather my income, is constantly going up. I worry a little bit about this road, as it's going to be quite hectic. But my plan is to sort of have an avenue up here in one way or other. Basically, I want to bring an avenue, say from here, down like that. Maybe. I might just have to bring it off like this and have it curve around and all that, but we will see what happens. Or we could go nuts with our curvy roads here. Bring them out like that, and then, you know, down like that. We'll see what we can do. But at the moment, we have enough for a wind power plant. There are some nice, strong winds here as well. So we will put that right about there. Now, it's kind of in the middle of where I want the city centre to be, but there's a good reason for that. We can bring this little dirt road down to here and probably put a couple more turbines on there. So that should hopefully leave some nice room for expansion when it comes to getting more power to the people. Or at least I hope so, and I hope I haven't just cocked up massively. We shall see. Although that place is still higher. There we go. There we go. Power to the people. That's exactly what we needed. Okay, that should keep them happy. Oh wow, there's actually a lot of people moving in. Okay, what I think I'm gonna do as my first... Oh, traffic, and lots of it, right. As my first little move here, I'm gonna bring another road down here that curves off like that. In fact, I kind of wanted to bring it out so it doesn't really cock up a load of houses. So, yeah, that'll do. That should do the job. Alright, so add more houses to that. And the traffic is kind of shitty already, but eventually that'll be okay. Because people are all going in the same direction to get to work. So it is naturally going to be a pretty crappy situation when it comes to traffic. However, I guess we could try and introduce... How much is public transport? How much is street... Well, we do have enough for some bus stops, and we do have regional buses, so we should be okay to go ahead and plop in some bus stops. Then eventually, we'll get our own series of buses. Eventually. At some point. When we can afford it. Alright, like that, and one there and there. Okay, so we have bus coverage. Have we got buses coming our way? There's the international airport. Do we have buses coming our way? Doesn't look like it, but I can't imagine it'll be too long before we do. I'm kind of looking forward to it. I'm curious to see what will happen when we get a load of buses coming our way. Perhaps nothing, perhaps something. They won't be coming. There they are. Alright, no problem. That's kind of a good thing. Also, traffic is... Oh no, don't start this. Then again, I guess they're all going in the same direction. It should be okay. Right, a town hall. Where would I want a town hall? guess we could put it at the end of that street. No. We'll put it right there. Okay, that should keep people happy. Now, I guess we could go ahead and add in a shuttle bus. I don't want to name the city yet. I don't know what to name it, so we'll leave that for now. I want a shuttle bus depot to be at the entrance to the city. So, right there. Okay. And that should give us our own buses. Also, hell of a lot of buses here already. Good lord. That's a little bit nuts. But that should hopefully improve the rate at which people are using public transport. Or at least I really hope so. Okay. So we have... Actually, we don't have a lot of money. Yeah, I know I can name the bloody city. Okay, per sewage. We can fix that quite easily. We'll put this here. Alright. So, sewage should now be improved. Yes, it is. Lovely. Alright, so, no problems so far. We have our own little bus here. How many buses do we have? 3. Alright, no problem. No problem at all. We have 5,247 people in the city and 708 people using the buses. We will be able to improve upon that because holy shit, there is an army. Wow. There is an army of buses. That's not ideal, but I mean, it could be worse. Okay, let's figure this out. We need to find a way to improve upon this traffic situation. We could bring an avenue up there. Yeah, let's do that. That's not going to help ideally, but it should do an alright job. It means that some of the traffic can go that way. Very little traffic goes that way, but some of it can. I guess people going out of town will use this road, unless they're, like, here. I don't know. It's helped either way, so I'm not entirely complaining. How many people... Oh, come on. Nearly a fifth of people are using buses. That's very good news. Alright, so park and ride. Yeah, let's put a park and ride down. We'll put it in the corner. I don't know if it'll be used, but whatever. We could also put one at the entrance to the city. Alright. So hopefully we'll find people using that. Come on. Oh. Oh wow, public transport's already taken off. I guess having regional public transport is helping a lot. What's this? Upgrade? Alright. That seems a little bit too easy for my liking, the whole upgrading to a city hall. I mean, 6,000 people's not a city. That's not a city. Yeah, I know we've got a module. I don't need it, though. Alright, how's this going? Ooh, there's a lot of people. There's actually very few cars, which is good news. It's very good news indeed. Now, I do wonder, could I... Oh, I could have that go down there, couldn't I? Alright, can it curve down there? That would be a no. Right, so let's get rid... Oh, bugger. I really don't want a junction there, but I guess it's going to be necessary. I mean, I don't want a junction there because it's the end of a road. Is there any way I could... No, let's turn the guides off for a minute. Let's take this round. Okay, that's... Oh, hello. There was something that worked there. There was something. That's not it. Come on. Why is that too steep? Oh, stop talking rubbish. It's not too steep at all. Nope, that's a placed building. That's not too steep, damn it. It worked a second ago. Build a bloody bridge. How the hell did that work a second ago? Oh, hello. Oh, there we go. That's not so bad. It's a bit derpy, but I have to assume it's going to work. It does. Perfect. Although we are actually... Wait, what the hell? Okay, that's a bit derpy. I don't like it. I'm not a fan of the derpy road. So let me get rid of said derpy road. Right. Perhaps we... I think it's actually going to be a good idea to have a straight junction, to be honest. I'm not a big fan of it, but I think it's necessary purely based off of the fact that, yeah, we... Oh, what the balls? Why the hell is it doing this? Okay, I get it. It's quite steep. Build a bridge. Build a bridge. Build... Ay. Do we need to have a derpy road? Is that the case here? Does this road need to be derpy? Let's actually try something. Come on, work, you bugger. That's not too steep at all. I can take this road up to there. And Jesus Christ, that's nearly vertical, so it's hardly too steep now, is it? Look, bridge! It was building a bloody bridge. Come on. Don't lie to me, SimCity. Right, now connect. Now kiss. Kiss, damn it. Oh, that is not too steep. That is... Come on. Come on, I just want a bloody junction here. Right, can I take this section of road? No. I could take it to there, though. So I can take it to there, but I can't do that. Good job, game. Good job. Alright, you know what I'll do? You know what I'm going to do? Curve it round. That'll do. Once I have the money to do it, I'll do that. Seems perfectly reasonable. Right. There. Now when I have a bit more money, I can connect them up, and we'll have the stupidest bloody junction in existence. Right. There you go. I actually kind of like it, to be honest. So, I may complain, but I actually kind of like it. So, there you go. Right. This will be our industrial area. This will be our commercial area. And this will be our residential area. The city's derpy, but I kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie. It's growing on me. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing yet, but nonetheless, let's do my typical thing. We're gonna add a park, and we're gonna add another park just there. And that'll hopefully get some attractive new homes on the go. Alright. We are kind of raking in the money at this point, aren't we? Okay, so let's create a nice industrial zone here. I want something relatively modern. So maybe a big circle. Big circle. With industry all around it in a derpy fashion. And all up inside it. There we go. So this will be our industrial sector. It'll probably look a bit weird, but, you know, it'll do the job. I guess we could also connect... We could probably connect a second circle to it, couldn't we? If we do that, we can put another circle there when we have the money. Oh, that's going to be fantastic if we do that. It's going to be really weird, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's not exactly your normal method for planning cities. It's more like a modular system, but even still... I like the concept. It's a bit of a waste of space in places. I mean, I could probably fill this area in so much better. But when you think about it, when I eventually upgrade this place to use streetcars, we'll have a really nice loop going on. I mean, at the minute, buses are doing pretty well. There's over half the people here using buses, which is great. I feel like Boris Johnson saying that, but, you know. Alright, let's get a little bit more money on the go so I can get this second circle. Oh. That'll work. Alright. Let's get more industry in here. There we go. It's like the 7 circles of pollution. It's going to be great. It is going to be great. We're going to do the same with commercial zoning, except I kind of want to put it in one massive circle. And if I can't put it in one massive circle, we're going to put it in something else, but we'll find out. Can it go in one giant circle? Kind of. It could go there. Yeah, that'll sort of work. Or we could go something like that for the central part. Alright, we'll do that for the central part. And then commercial in there, there. Okay. And we will have high density streets coming off of it, rather like spokes. Alright, high density street. High density street. Commercial zoning on either side. And then we'll have this hook up to this bit of road here. When possible. Alternatively, we could have it hook in somewhere along there. But I kind of like the idea of there. So we'll see about doing that. There is going to be a hell of a lot of space that isn't used in this city, though, which is going to be a little bit annoying, but my idea is basically that down here is going to be all high-tech and rich and stuff. Up here is going to be fairly the same. Back here is going to be the poorer sections. That is my idea, but whether or not it happens is yet to be seen. Okay. Not quite enough money yet. I guess we could do that. Alright. And do we want residential or commercial on this stretch of road? I feel like residential. Alright, and then we'll hook that up with more residential. And, yeah, that'll be the basic structure set down. Little bit of a problem with abandoned buildings due to no shoppers. But that should be okay. What the hell's wrong with you? Too many deaths. Oh, deal with it. Man up, for God's sake. It's only death. Alright. Okay, we'll put that there. And we'll go ahead and add in a bit more residential right there, and there we go. We have our big loop around the city. So we'll see how that does, because that's going to allow traffic straight down there. I do have to assume they'll go that way if they want to get to the industrial zoning, and they'll go this way if they want to get to the commercial. So, in theory, we have a nice loop system going on here. Also, we'll go ahead and add in a load of bus stops. Alright, all the way around. And that should increase the number of people that decide to use public transport. Yeah, it's currently about half the people using it right now, which is very nice indeed. Also, how is power doing? It's doing completely fine, actually. Alright. Okay, next step is going to be bringing a road down about... Actually, we'll create a box to illustrate what's going on here. So we'll bring a box down like this. Okay. And this is going to be another commercial zone. Then we're going to take another curvy road across like this. And that's going to be more industry. And we can probably put another road over to here. Although that might be a bad idea. We'll see. We'll see about that one. Alright. And along here. And industry can go in here and along there. Okay. So now what we need to do is create a very weird looking series of roads around here. So something like that. And it can curve around like that, I guess. Or in on itself. That could be interesting. Around like that and then connect here. Yeah, that works, I guess. It's a bit like a kidney. Yeah. I'm fine with that. It's very weird looking, but, you know, it's modern. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm liking it. I think this is going to be a very weird yet interesting city. We don't actually have a lot of people for the jobs is the problem, because we don't actually have a lot of residential on avenues yet. So let's go ahead and add in a nice big park. We'll add it there. Okay. And we'll add another big park right there. Okay, and we'll add one more slightly smaller park right there. And hopefully we will see some nice big developments underway. There we go. Alright, so we need a fire station. Okay, so 20,000 for a fire station, no problem. I want to put it fairly central to the city, so we'll put it there. Okay. Right. I'm quite liking this, to be honest. It's very weird, but, I mean, if we can get some money rolling in from taxes, we can eventually work on... Well, let's have a look. Where is the coal? The coal is here. The ore, however, is in a really, really good spot. So eventually we can start bringing in some ore. We can smelt the ore into metal and alloy. And eventually we can start exporting that over to the Great Work. So it just so happens I have kind of perfectly positioned the industry here, which is kind of fantastic. So let's position this straight away. This is going ridiculously well. A little bit too well, don't you think?